Hello my friends, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, December 28th, 2021. This is Jennifer. Well guys, we've almost made it. We're at the end of 2021. See how 2022 goes. Don't really want to think about it too much at the moment, but I do have some pretty fantastic news that I will share with you guys at the end of the video. I am not sharing a sewing room update today because I haven't done anything. I am collecting parts for my design wall. It's going to be made out of foam insulation board and flannel, and I do have some parts and I am contemplating the best way to tackle it, and it just hasn't happened yet because the last week I have been spending just with family. My husband took the last 2 weeks. The days he didn't get off for work, he took the last 2 weeks off of December. So we've just been hanging out and doing puzzles and working on Lego and just having a really nice time. So I do have a couple of small little projects that I worked on, very tiny projects, but projects nonetheless. I have been in the sewing room just a little bit. A couple weeks ago, my dear friend Janice gave me a yellow t-shirt that she had left over from when she was teaching embroidery classes, and yellow is her favorite color, so I thought it would be the perfect thing to wear for our little Christmas get-together that we had last week. And I used an embroidery design. I think it's Urban Threads. I'll look it up, but I think it's Urban Threads, and it's a little cat design. I had actually just put this on a towel for my daughter, and it was so cute. I had to put it on a t-shirt too, so it actually sits about right there when I'm wearing it. Came out super cute. I love it. It's stitched up really fast. This is a variegated Superior Fantastico thread. I don't remember the name, but it might actually be called Christmas. I don't remember. It's red and green and blue and yellow, and it's just really, really cute. So I love this. So I now have 2 whole Christmas shirts. Both of them are t-shirts because Texas, but I did wear it our little friend Christmas date, and she loved it and I loved it, and so it was really nice. I don't have the towel to show you because I gave it to my daughter and I did not take a picture. The other little project I did was actually yesterday. I had a pair of favorite pajama pants that I bought from a thrift store years ago. The only thing about these pants that I didn't like was they did not have pockets, and now they have pockets. So these are just like men's pajama pants, and I've always really liked them. They're super comfy, but no pockets. So I had some leftover fabric. This was actually a sheet. This was a gift that kept on giving. This was a top sheet that wasn't being used that I put on the back of the quilt top that Sarah made for herself, and this was the leftovers. There you go. They're little owls. And so just little flannel pockets that I sewed in. I just split the seams, sewed them in, and then I tacked them down across the top, and the edges are serged because it's flannel. And really comfy. I wore them last night and they worked out great. So now I have a place to stick my phone or whatever, and I don't constantly look for pockets that aren't there. So for craftiness, that is it. I've done a ton of cooking and a ton of other just like holiday type stuff. We always do puzzles, and this year I got my husband a Lego set for Christmas, and we've been working on that. It's a Lego world map, and that has been a lot of fun. It's very much like making pixel quilts, and I've tackled my part that I've been working on. I've tackled it the same way I tackle a pixel quilt, and it's been a lot of fun. So I've enjoyed that, and it's been a really nice break. I do have a little bit of fun news. I did get to see Sarah from Houston on Christmas Eve. She was headed back home to Houston, and she was dropping some yarn off for Linus, which I can't show you guys because I've already taken it to storage and sorted it into the spots it needs to go. Part will be silent auction, and part will go out to our volunteers. And it was just very nice to get to see Sarah. So Sarah, if you're watching this, it was lovely that you stopped by. I mean, under the circumstances, we only basically got to stand on my porch, 6 feet apart and say hello and everything, but it was just nice to see her in real life. It's been a very long time. The other very fun thing that I have to share with you guys was that on Christmas Day, I think we were well into our day. So Christmas Day was pretty leisurely. My son and my husband and I hung out in the morning, and then around 12:30 or so, Sarah came over, and then my daughter Elena and her boyfriend Josh came over, and we were hanging out, and we had opened presents, and we were just having a nice time. And then my daughter announced that they were engaged. So I'm very excited about that. We love Josh. He is a wonderful human being. They've been dating since 2018, and he's a great guy. We all saw it coming. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. And the best part was, totally unbeknownst to each other, They both bought each other game consoles for Christmas, and they both asked me for help making sure it was a secret, and just this whole thing. They were totally different consoles. He somehow found her a PS5, which are almost impossible to find, and she sourced an original Xbox like the one he had when he was a kid and bought him some games. They exchanged gifts, and she proposed to him. And he said yes, and so my daughter is engaged. So she now has a fiance, and I have a future son-in-law. So I need to work on my goals for next year. I'm already thinking about projects for next year, and I actually had a list going for like months of things that I was going to do when I was back in this space. So I have lots of things that I'm looking forward to tackling, and the first thing is finishing this room. So I'm hoping that next week's video will be the final sewing room makeover video, and then we will hit the ground running, or, you know, walking really fast, because that's the best I can do as far as that goes. So you guys have a really wonderful week. I hope you have a very happy and safe new year. Guys, what a year, what a couple of years. Hang in there. I would like to bring up swaps again soon. I'm hoping that's something we can do in 2022 for our Talk to Me Tuesday video makers. And that's it. I will see you guys next week. Bye.